Hey guys, Greg here on the Vinyl Rundown. Let's talk about colors since it's springtime, and this is all about record covers and records that are into colors and the colors of the rainbow. And this was inspired by Beth at B-Side Records, and she asked people to talk about the rainbow. And she actually used this album to kick off her video. The song Roy G. Biv by They Might Be Giants is from Here Comes the Science. We happen to have this on CD, not record, but this is a great record if you have kids, and it's all about science, and it's cute and fun. And check this out. We have the original ticket when we went to see them in 2009, 10 years ago, with our son, who was 8 or 9 years old at the time. Very cute. They have all kinds of cute science-y songs on here. Meet the Elements, The Bloodmobile, The Electric Car, What is a Shooting Star? Anyway, if you have kids, you should get them into They Might Be Giants. Great way to get them into music. Okay, what are the colors of the rainbow? Let's start with red. Not Sammy Hagar, but almost as talented Jose Jimenez, who's actually Bill Dana, a Jewish guy pretending to be a Hispanic guy, and he did this hilarious album pretending to be a Hispanic astronaut called Jose Jimenez in Orbit. Probably couldn't get away with that in today's more politically correct world, but I think the bright red he used was really I think the bright red he used was really inspired by this movie, which I featured in my last video, because the astronaut scenes in there were red for some reason. Okay, what's next? What comes after red? Orange. Where's orange? Garden State. Orange, but colored orange vinyl. This is a record store day exclusive. 2 beautiful discs of beautiful orange vinyl. Very cool. Check that out. Orange. What's after orange? Roy. Red, orange, yellow. Yellow? The Yellow Jackets. Jazzy, funky band from the 80s. Their first record. This is a mind-blowing record. If you're new to jazz, it is so funky. It is so well produced. The musicianship on here is fantastic. Robin Ford's guitar soloing is unbelievable on here. This record turned me into a giant Robin Ford fan, even though he's really a blues guitarist. He started as blues, he got into jazz, and then he got back to blues. This record I see at thrift stores and record stores for a couple bucks. I don't know why it's so cheap. You all should have it. Check it out if you're even a little bit interested in jazz. Check that out. Okay. G. Now we're on G. Roy G. We're gonna go green. How about if the guitar player's name is Green, Grant Green? How about if the record is called Green Street? And if the color is green, Blue Note, Grant Green, one of the great guitar players from Blue Note. Check this out. This is a regular old Blue Note edition. This is not a fancy Music Matters or anything super expensive, but Round Midnight's on here. Just a trio. Grant Green, Ben Tucker, Dave Bailey. Green. So, how about another Blue Note guitar player when we go from green to blue? Kenny Burrell, Midnight. Can you tell what color they're emphasizing here? Blue. Kenny Burrell. This is a classic. If you're new to jazz, you're not sure if you like jazz, this is one of those records that is a good place to start. Who else liked this record? Yeah? Elvis Costello pretty much liked this record because he created a whole record based on the same cover. Blue. What's next? Roy G. B. I. Indigo. Indigo's a hard one. There aren't that many things that are all about indigo. And then I remembered there's a famous Duke Ellington song called Mood Indigo, and it's in indigo. So I went into my little library. There is a big band section. I said, do I have any records of Duke Ellington? Because I probably have a few. And I pulled out, oh my God, I have like 12 Duke Ellington records. And I have Mood Indigo on at least 3 or 4 of them. At least these 3 or 4. Duke Ellington, most important composer of the jazz age, the 20s and 30s. One of the top 10 names in jazz history, and not that well known today, but check out Duke Ellington, guys. He's had a long career. Made all of his big, made all of his compositions that he's well known for in the 20s and 30s, but he kept recording into the 50s, 60s, maybe in the 70s. Duke Ellington. Who's next? Indigo. V. We're near the end of this thing. V. Violet. That's a hard one. I looked up on my iTunes library. Violet. Came up with John Coltrane. Does a standard song called Violets for Your Furs. And Frank Sinatra also recorded this. I'm sure I have that on LP somewhere, but all I could find for Violet was a CD, Coltrane. Okay, give me a break. Bonus question. What about a rainbow? What about the complete rainbow? What about a concert at the Rainbow Theater in 1972 or 3? At the Rainbow Theater. How about Eric Clapton's Rainbow Concert? This was a really famous concert. And guess what colors they have on here? They got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Where's the violet? Is that a rainbow? Or is this a rainbow? There's your rainbow, bro. Rainbow. Eric Clapton with the long hair and the beard. There's Pete Townsend. Was that Pete Townsend? No, that's not Pete Townsend. Who is it? Eric Clapton, Rick Gretsch on bass, Steve Winwood, Jim Capaldi, and who else? Yeah, Pete Townsend is on here. That's Pete Townsend. What am I saying? Yeah, that's Pete Townsend over there somewhere. Awesome version of Little Wing on here, the Hendrix song, After Midnight. Pearly Queen, Presence of the Lord with the awesome wah wah solo. And Badge. Oh, George Harrison song. Very cool record. Eric Clapton's Rainbow Concert. And then I was going to rap for you the rap song Colors from the movie Colors. I'm not going to rap for you, but check that out, Colors. All right, Beth, B-side. Thank you guys, all about colors. And please subscribe to my channel. You've probably already subscribed to B-side Records, but thanks for watching, guys. Stay colorful.